Hi Leo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week. This is from the 4th of March until the 10th of March. I've already pulled the oracle cards as per usual, so we'll get straight into it. So the first one you got is milk and honey. So there's some sweet goodness coming in for you next week. There's going to be joy, happiness, abundance. There's going to be love. There's going to be all that good stuff coming in. We have the full moon in Scorpio, and it says it's time to release negativity. I was going to say negative energy. This card is kind of like the death card, so it's about some form of ending or something that you need to let go of to be able to move on to some sort of new beginning. And although endings are painful, they're necessary to get through to this milk and honey for the good things to come in. We do then also have the grasshopper spirit, which says take a leap of faith. And this card is very similar of the Fool card in tarot. So it's about being able to kind of jump straight into some sort of new opportunity or new relationship or new connection of some form, whether that's romantic or platonic or anything in between. Or it's just to take an opportunity and just to kind of dive right into it. It's time to kind of just take the risk because it is going to bring the reward. We have your energy as the King of Swords. So you're in this place where you're thinking very much from your logical mind. You're not really, you're not budging on anything that is not serving you. You're ready to kind of cut people out if that's necessary to let things go. But you're also just a very good communicator and being very mature as well. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for Leo for next week? So we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, we have the Four of Swords, Judgment, and the Two of Wands. At the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so Leo, at the bottom of the deck, as you know, these are things that you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows at the moment. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands. What this is showing me is that something's coming in that's going to bring you to this point where you're feeling very stable within yourself. You're feeling like you are giving yourself a lot of self-care, you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing other people, and that it is just a fruitful time. This could also have to do with pregnancy or being fertile in some way, so just keep that in mind. But whatever this is, it's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you to a point where you're feeling very supported, where you are feeling like you're on top of the world. You might even be in some sort of spotlight, but you're feeling very confident and ready to kind of move forward and then take action as well. So the Knight of Wands is about passion, it's about your desires, it's about chasing those dreams. It can also be about travel, but it is also sometimes about some sort of hot and cold energy. You might have that someone that you're dealing with in your life that you have this kind of in and out energy, love them and leave them type of thing, and you're looking for something a bit more stable. Maybe it is that you're this queen and they're still just a knight, but there can be success here depending on how you handle the situation. But I feel like with your energy being that King of Swords, you're kind of like cutting this out. You're like, no more. And you see how this Queen of Pentacles is like holding on to her pentacle and she's got her arms crossed and she's like looking away. She's like, I'm not waiting here for you. I'm not open to this unless you're going to give me what it is that I feel that I deserve. So we have the Three of Cups as your center as the center of your reading for next week. So Leo, I feel like you're very focused on friendships at this time. You could also be very focused on just connections in general, and supporting other people and feeling supported. It is also just a time that you're wanting to have a bit of fun, let your hair down a bit, and not care about like the responsibilities as much. Maybe there's something that you need to have a good time with, or have a party even, who knows. What got you to this point is that you feel like you've been putting in a lot of effort towards something to bring growth or some sort of form of stability for you, or even financial gain, but you feel like you're being a little bit impatient at the moment because you're like, "Ugh, I've put in so much effort, I've put in so much work, why am I not seeing the results?" You also are in this phase of kind of maybe taking a break, pulling back from people, from whatever it is in the world. You're just pulling back, resting, taking time out to yourself, maybe even healing from things from the past or something that you're trying to heal now. Maybe you're trying to grow yourself, and that's the healing that you're trying to do now, and to rejuvenate, to regain your energy to come back out into the world. You are in this phase as well of manifesting something in. Maybe you're manifesting in friendship or a good time or support in some way. Just having good times in general, or celebrating something. You could also want to take action towards whatever this is. And then we have the Two of Wands as well. So this is also where you feel like you're ready to kind of make the decision to step out of your comfort zone, and to do something a bit more exciting in your life. So in your 3D world, we have the Page of Cups. So in your normal world next week, you're in a very kind of creative mindset. You could be in a dream state as well, where you're allowing yourself just to dream big, and believe that, you know, the impossible is possible. So just, you know, you're looking to, again, manifest things in, and bring them into this world, but you're still in that dreamer state, in that just imagining like, what could I have? What do I want? Like, you know, really kind of believing that pigs can fly is what that is. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this is in the phase of, or in the placement of, your emotions for next week. You could be very focused on wanting stability, on wanting some sort of effort and time, or an offer that is going to give you stability or time or effort and that type of thing, that might grow into something big in the future. We do then also have the Queen of Cups in your thoughts. So you could be thinking about this Queen of Cups. Usually it's another feminine energy that is very emotional, supportive, caring, loving, kind, all of those good things. Otherwise, if you're not thinking of this as a separate person, you're thinking about how you are this person, or how to become that person, or be more open towards your emotions, and making decisions with your heart. Then we have Judgment in the place of your desires, your passions, your drive, your purpose, all of that stuff. You probably could be having some sort of like awakening right now, some sort of like self-realization, or an aha moment where you're like, oh, that's what I need to do to be able to go down this path, to be able to get to where I want to go. So you're having that realization. So in the past, you're coming from a very much, you know, like a place where you're pulling back. You might be taking a break. You are resting, healing, rejuvenating, putting in the work, putting in the effort, to create something that's a bit more stable and fruitful in your life. You're putting in that energy behind that. And next week, you're going to be in a phase where you are feeling a bit more supportive. You've got your friends around you. You're having a bit more fun. You're having a big wake-up call about something in your life, something that has to do with a dream of yours, something that you're starting to realize, okay, well, I can believe in the impossible. If I can dream it, it can happen. And then the coming in after that would be the Magician. So your manifestations are going to be coming into this world. You're going to try ground it into reality after next week. Maybe to a point that's something that's very close to your heart, but you are going to be more open towards making decisions with the heart instead of your logical mind. So you're allowing yourself to dream big, to maybe get out and do some more exciting things, or bring in that excitement that's getting you out of your comfort zone. It could also have to do with travel, maybe long distance of some sort. So let's clarify a few things. So I do want to clarify, so what is this Three of Cups? Three of Cups is the Five of Swords. You might feel like you've had some sort of like selfish energies around you, or maybe you even feeling like you need to actually pull back and focus on yourself and be selfish yourself, not in a bad way, but actually like, you know, like it's time to actually look after myself and support myself right now. But I could feel like you feel like something to do with connections in your life, very likely a friendship, that people are kind of sabotaging you, or they are in a phase of just kind of like having conflict with you just for the sake of trying to win in some way. It's very selfish energy, and you're feeling like you need to defend yourself as well, to these people. So let's see, what is Judgment here? Judgment is the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, so you're having some sort of realization that you're wanting some sort of new beginning. This might come in the form of a message, maybe even like an actual text, an email, a letter, even a phone call, whatever it is. But it is going to be in this 3D world that this is going to come into, that you're wanting to kind of start a new beginning that is something that's real, something that's stable, something that is more grounded into reality. Something, like I said, that is going to be, you're very focused on stability. Maybe even possibly this is, you want to start something with someone that is going to be like marriage material or something like that. Otherwise, maybe towards you know, moving home or buying a house or something along those lines. And then let's see, what is the Magician here? So what are you trying to manifest? You're trying to manifest commitment. You're trying to manifest something. You're trying to like reach out to your higher powers or like your spirituality to bring in some form of commitment or traditional way of being. And with the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords there, like something that you want clarity on. Maybe you want some sort of communication in relation to this. And then let's see, what is the Two of Wands here? Two of Wands, we have the Six of Cups. You might be making some form of decision that is either, number one, it could be have to do with someone from your past that's maybe coming back into your life, and you're trying to make a decision on if you should go down that path. Otherwise, it could have to do with just something from your past where maybe you were more excited back then when you look back on whatever it was that you used to like as a child, or that you used to like back in the day. You find that that's more exciting, whereas where you're at now, you're not in that exciting phase. So maybe you're wanting to leave something behind. Maybe you're wanting to leave an ex behind even, and move to something a bit more exciting. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some advice then for you, Leo. Okay, so right out the gate, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Father of Swords, which is the King of Swords. That's exactly your energy for next week. The Son of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and then the Four of Pentacles. So, and that's now we have three of the four fours. And whenever I have three of the same number, let's call it, sorry, my words are just disappearing for now. I don't know why, I'm just so tired. So we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and I think we had the Four of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, or otherwise it was at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like what I need to say here is the one that is missing would be the Four of Cups. So there is something that you feel like quite dissatisfied in with what's going on in your life at the moment, and you feel like you might, someone's not kind of focusing on you, like they're too focused on other things right now, or otherwise you feel that way of yourself. But the advice here is the Five of Wands. So this is saying that you need to kind of try and avoid conflict. If there is conflict around you, try to resolve it as maturely as you possibly can. Communicate clearly. Make sure that you are using your logical mind to make any sort of decisions right now. Also, don't take any BS as well. Like if anyone's going to mess with you, just cut them out. Like there's not even a need to even like engage in that. And then we have the Son of Pentacles. So this is about you putting in the hard work. It's about putting in consistent effort, but also take things slowly. It is also time for you to heal now. It's the same as that. Time for you to heal, to be able to rest and rejuvenate, to be able to come back out and deal with things later. And just hold back for now. Hold back on your spending. Hold back on your energy at the moment. Like you've put in a lot of hard work, and at the moment you don't need to kind of continue to put in all of this effort the whole time, because you're stable where you are, type of thing. But put in the consistent effort, but just slow little bits at a time. So let's get a romance angel for you for next week, Leo. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So that's definitely Knight of Wands energy. So that might be coming through. Maybe that's what you're manifesting in, is some sort of commitment with someone that you have a lot of chemistry with, and you're wanting them to kind of give the relationship a chance. So I hope that resonated, Leo. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.